Okay, it is Thursday, March 30th, 2017. Town of Dudley Conservation Commission meeting is now in session. Members, state your name for the attendance record.
Nancy Vukovic.
Samantha Costello.
Richard Angelevich.
George Slingo.
Thank you. All right, first on the agenda was supposed to be 10 West Main Street, but I don't see... Is anybody here from 10 West Main Street? Okay, then I'm gonna take number 2 on the list, which is 106 Peck Ave. It's a notice of intent for Wetlands Crossing. This is a public hearing. I will open the public hearing up for 106 Peck Ave at 6:35 p.m.
Thank you.
How you doing?
How are you?
Good. Jason Dubois from DC Engineering and Survey. Dave Vickus, the applicant as well.
Good evening, gentlemen. Carol, were they issued a file number yet? Indeed?
Yes.
They were? Okay. So that's why we got what we got from them, for that deed restriction.
That was from Matt. That was Matt's suggestion based
Okay,
on the
okay.
information. Yeah.
Yeah. They're gonna cross here and they're gonna replicate here. $2,600, $4,000. 1.5 to 1, that's okay.
They're gonna fill it in?
Yeah, this is gonna get filled, but they're gonna replicate it here along this edge here. Filling 2,600 square feet, and they're giving back 40, almost 4,100.
It looks, the map looks bigger.
That's already existing. I don't have any issues. All right, any questions?
Nope.
George?
From the public.
Okay, is there any abutters here to 106 Peck Ave? Seeing none. Carol, just explain to Mr. Vickus and the engineer what Matt said about the deed restriction.
Yes. Matt went to the site, performed a site visit, and recommended an issuance of an order of conditions, provided that the deed restriction be included so that the wetland or the riverfront area that's to be replicated, that deed restriction remain with the deed in perpetuity, and the boilerplate was given to Mr. Vickus to use in that. He suggested that we approve the order of conditions and just hold it until we receive the deed restriction for that particular property.
The reason he suggested that is because in our comments that we received back from DEP, if you're gonna disturb more than that, they want you to do a 401C water quality, so, I mean, if you're putting up what you're putting up there, that's probably all you're gonna do anyway.
Yes. Yep. This is just a disturbance of the riverfront.
I think it's for replication, wetland filling. If you're over 5,000 square feet, you need to do a 401, so
Right.
it's actually
Right.
not for the riverfront, it's for...
What they don't wanna do is, you're filling 2,600 and you're replicating 40, almost 4,100.
Right.
They don't wanna see somebody else come in and fill another 2,600, which is gonna put that lot over the 5,000 limit, which is gonna trigger
Oh, okay.
that
Yep.
401 water quality. So it's not so much for you, it's for whoever owns it after you.
Down the road.
You know,
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
okay?
Yep.
Okay, there are no abutters here to 106 Peck Ave? Seeing none, I'll close the public hearing at 6:40.
I make a motion that we recommend and issue, that we issue an order of conditions with the inclusion of a deed restriction for lot 106 Peck Avenue.
I'll second it.
Okay, a motion was made and seconded to grant an order of conditions to 106 Peck Ave with the condition for the deed restrictions be recorded before work can commence.
Deed restriction.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye, opposed? Unanimous.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Have a good night, gentlemen.
You too.
I'll go this way. Can't be good.
Thank you.
Okay, 10 West Main Street. There's nobody here representing them, Carol. It is a negative determination. I don't know what the pleasure of the board is. I mean, whether you want to dispense with it, or
If Matt checked it, do we need to have them here?
we don't need to have them here.
No. And where Matt already said a negative.
Can I see the plans for that?
Sure?
What are they gonna fit?
Dunkin' Donuts drive-through.
So like the one in,
So where are the pumps?
Right here.
Okay.
They're taking this building down. This is the concrete island where the pad, where the
Pumps used to be.
pumps used to be.
okay, yeah. Oh, I see.
They are outside the riverfront.
Mm-hmm. So the building that was just taken down is
The building
right
that
here.
was taken down would be over
Right
here,
here.
yeah.
Okay.
Joel Stevens,
Yeah, Stevens Women's
Yeah.
So this isn't
what-
really showing,
and what they're gonna do.
Let me see if there's another plan here. It's outside the riverfront.
okay.
It doesn't make any difference, what you're saying?
Wait a minute, let's
Because
see
it's
what we
beyond,
hang on,
okay.
we might have a, this is the different plan right here.
It just seems like that's a small area. I mean, I'm just thinking,
is just a-
I'm thinking the Nightmare Dippin' Donuts is for
This is
park,
just
for
a
traffic.
drainage plan.
I mean, that drive-through is in what, about, just about the same size lot?
I think BP might be a little bit bigger than Topic.
Maybe.
It's just a drive-through only, no restaurant inside. No, it's not an eat-in.
Oh, the other one isn't, the other one's a bank and an Eden, right?
Right.
Taking the building down too, so that's gonna give 'em-
Yeah,
Oh, here we
There
go.
we go.
yeah, here we go.
Flip it.
Yeah, perfect.
Twenty-two by 50, the building's a lot smaller than what's there now.
It has to be, if they're gonna drive around it. So where's the driveway? They don't show it, right? Is that this?
Right here.
Comes in here,
It goes around this way?
and then you come back.
Right here. Right here. Oh, yeah. No, yeah,
Yeah.
no.
No.
Yes, it is. Yeah, this is gonna be part of the drive-through.
Is it here?
Oh, here, coming out here, coming in here, coming out here. What they did here is, this is another property line here.
Yeah.
They didn't show the drive, but this is gonna be the driveway here. This is
In the
It's a
ground.
tank, it's a grease trap. It's a concrete pad here.
Cool.
Do they have to have a septic system and stuff like that?
No, it's town sewer.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Thank you.
Thank you, yep. Just wanna know what night we are in the meeting for when I'll talk to everything.
So let's vote on it, right?
So that's 10 West Main Street. They want to raise the existing building, construction of a new Dunkin' Donuts drive-through, and Matt made the recommendation to issue a -3.
So
He's outside the 200 Riverfront.
So I make a motion that we recommend an issue of -3 determination.
I'll second it for 10 West Main Street.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, got you covered.
Okay, a motion was made and seconded to grant 10 West Main Street, Dudley and RDA for raising the existing building and construction of Dunkin' Donuts drive-through with a -3 determination. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Unanimous.
I'd like to make a motion that we accept the minutes that are presented to us for March 9th, 2017.
Second.
Motion was made and seconded to accept the minutes of the March 9th, 2017 meeting minutes. All those in favor?
Aye.
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 Unanimous. Okay, and then lastly is we're gonna send a letter to a violation that George went and visited too on, what's that, West Dudley Road, George?
Yes.
We're just gonna, George went down, they had the guy stabilize the area, put up the hay bales. George, I don't know how much you, saw.
I told him to stabilize the area within 100 feet of the stream. And he said that he would, because he said he didn't want to come before the board and do any work. He said all his work would be outside that, the buffer area.
Okay, so you just stopped working and that was,
Yep, put up the hay bales and
how much was disturbed?
inside the buffer area, probably about 40 feet wide and to about 60 feet, so about 40 by 60 area.
It's pretty bad.
Was it like field or a tree? Was it
It
tree?
was an
Field.
overgrown field, yeah.
Oh,
And the way he has it, I mean, everything that he ripped out outside of the buffer area was going towards his house, so
so nothing was running towards the
nothing.
stream.
No, there was about 40 feet that was running towards the stream, but with the hay bales. And I went over there and I checked it during the rain, and nothing was even touching the hay bales.
Okay. Okay, I'll just send him a letter.
Okay. Did you also say, George, that he had to, seed in the spring?
Yeah, stabilize it.
Okay.
Yeah, note that in the letter, Carol. Tell him to cease and desist all work and stabilize what he disturbed. Okay? That's it, Carol?
That's it.
Make a motion to adjourn?
Second.
Motion was made and seconded to adjourn at 6:47 PM. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Unanimous.